Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to create a one more state to monitor the loading information. Okay, so let's go ahead and create that loading information. So use state snippet loading, set loading. Initially it's going to be false. If it is false, then what we need to do, that's what we are going to do now. Okay, let's go ahead, scroll down to the bottom. Okay, so inside here now what we are going to do, if it is loading, instead of this hi message, if is loading, if it is loading, we need to display a separate component. If it is not loading, we need to display another component, and that is going to be loader fragment, react fragment. Inside here I'm going to, so for the time being I just keep a react fragment empty, okay, because it will throw an error. For the time being that is going to be empty if it is loading, because we need to create a loader spinner, what is that loading element, we need to create it by ourselves. Okay, that's a new component we need to create. Okay, so here if it is not loading, I need to display IO upload, IO cloud upload icon. Okay, and then it's going to use the same color code where we created over here. Copy these and paste it here. Don't waste your time writing the same line of code again and again. So I just copied it and paste it here. Then I'm just going to copy the same text box also, which we already have. Okay, text color we already having in the top, and then let's see how it's looking. This is how it looks. Click here to upload. Okay, then currently if I'm clicking it, nothing is going to happen. We need to do something for that. Okay, so what we need to do is, first one we need to do, we need to fix that spinner element. So let's go ahead and create the spinner component. Right click, spinner.jsx. Okay, so we need to create the spinner.jsx first. Inside the spinner.jsx, what you want to do, we fix and all those things. For the time being, I'm just going to say RAFCE, save these changes, and I'm going to load it in the particular place. Spinner from /spinner/ save the changes, and spinner is not defined. I selected it, right? So if that is loading is, if it is loading is true, if I change this to true, that is going to display the spinner text. Okay, so leave it. Let's fix the spinner element now, then we will do all these setups and all those things. Okay, spinner, first we need to fix the design for the spinner. Let's import all the necessary packages for the spinner. So let me copy and paste the import packages what we are going to use. So go ahead and import all these things. Okay, then spinner is going to take two properties, props, message and progress. Okay, progress, these are the two props it's going to take. Okay, and then I'm going to use the use effect to monitor the props. Okay, so monitor this progress element. Why we are having this is because when the user is uploading, that progress bar need to be uploaded, that it should update the value continuously. That's what we are going to have here. Okay, so I'm going to create a flex box inside here, flex box. Okay, flex box, this is the flex box we are adding. Direction column, justify content center, align item center, height full, padding X, everything is 10. And inside here I'm going to load that spinner, what kind of spinner we are going to have. This is the spinner I'm going to load. Circle, color and height. If you want to learn more about these spinners and all those things, if you search for React loader spinner, React loader spinner, you can find this website. Go there, and if you go through that documentations demo, if you click this demo, you can see the demo, what are the demos they are having. We are using this spinner. Okay, so these are the different spinners they're having. If I save the changes, that should have the spinner in the center. Cool, right? It's looking good. And we need to display the text for our message. If there is any messages coming through, we need to display the text right after this circle. So for the text, I'm creating text font size, text align, and the padding effect, and we are rendering that message inside it. So for that, we are next, if there is any progress, so when you're uploading the video, we need to display the progress bar. So that we are using this progress bar. Search for progress. It's having lots and lots of progress styles over here. We are going to use one of the progress bar from here. Okay, so let me copy it. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy the progress for anything from here. So let's say copy this like this, select it and copy it, and then come right after this text box. That means only if there is any progress value is coming, you need to render it. Otherwise you should not render it, because otherwise it will display every time the same progress bar. So we don't need to display this progress bar at every time. Only if there is any value, display it. That's it. Okay, this is what. Okay, so we will, for this value, for the time being, here if I give 50 or something, look at that, what happening. Nothing is happening. Oh, sorry, because there is no progress value, right? Save the changes. Look at that. This is how that progress will looks like. Okay, so let me undo the changes. If there is any progress value, this will be displayed, and instead of this default value, add this value. Whatever the value I'm getting from the progress, parse it and to a number and supply it to the value. So when you are uploading these files to the Firebase storage, we can progress the upload status. We'll get that upload status and we will pass it to the progress over here that will constantly upload the details. Okay, so that's what this progress bar will do. So we finally finished the spinner. It's successfully done. And so when I'm calling the spinner over here, so where is it? Is loading here. I'll send the messages uploading your video. Along with that, I will send the progress is equals progress. So far we don't have this progress value. We need to create that progress value. So use state, go to the here, use state snippets, progress, set progress is going to be 0. Save the changes and let's go here. So currently it's displaying the set progress value as 0. That is nothing to display, that's why it's displaying like this. Okay, so it will load the progress bar if there is any value and all those things. Cool, right? Default value, if I give 50 something, yeah, see, if you're having any value much bigger than that, it will display that progress bar. So let's say I'll give 5. We'll keep it 5 like this. 1. Yeah, 1 is much better. Instead of displaying anything, 1 is much better. Okay, so this will display, if I constantly update this value, this progress bar will get updated. Cool, right? Then what we need to do, so currently if I click this, nothing is happening. We need to bring that text, whatever we want to do. Okay, so let's go down. Okay, so now when it's loading, let's where it is. Once this loading is done, right after that, this flex box is over. Okay, right above your form label, right above here, if it is not loading, if it is not loading, only we need to display that. If it is not loading, and we need to render this component. So currently our component is loading, so we'll change this to not loading. Where it is, change this to false. Okay, if it is not loading, instead of here we need to display an input tag to choose a file. Okay, so I'm going to add that. This is a normal HTML input. Okay, not a Chakra UI, normal HTML input tag. Type is going to be a file type, file, and name is going to be upload image. You can use any name. On change, I will call a different function. For the time being, I'm just keeping it as empty. Okay, on change, I will call an empty callback function for the time being. Later we will change. Style is going to be, I don't want to display this input tag, so I'm just going to make the width and height as 0. Width 0 and height is also 0, and it should accept only the videos, only the specific video format. Okay, so I give the copied and pasted video mp4 x m4b and video maximum start all. So these are the things. Let's go here. Now if you click this, it will open the file and you can see the videos over here. Cool, right? Okay, so now what we need to do is now let's see what we need to do, what we have to do. Once we choose that file, we need to get the file details and all those things, right? That's why we have this on change event. So here what you need to do, we need to call that image function, upload image. This function is so far we not yet created. We need to create that function. So go to the top and right after here, const upload image is equals, it throws an event, open it here. Okay, so for the time being, what I'm just going to do, console.log e.target.files of 0. We are going to select only one file. We are not accepting multiple files. We are going to choose only one file. So user will select only one file, so we'll get the first array index of that files. Let's see. Let me open inspect element. Console. Button is not defined. Where? I think these errors are previous errors. Yeah, those errors are previous errors. Okay, so now if I choose a file and if I select any file, we'll get that file name and all the file details over here. Look at that, we have the type and all those files informations and everything. So we just need to push this information to the file storage database. Okay, so let's go here. Okay, so now what I need to do, first I'm going to say set loading as true. Once the user selected, we need to enable the set loading as true. Then const video file, we need to get the video file by the user selected, e.target.files of the 0th index. Okay, now we need to get the storage reference. If you go to the Firebase storage, we have our storage reference over here. Go to the storage. We created a new folder inside the storage called videos. We need to get the storage reference. What is that file name? Videos. Well, the folder name is videos. Okay, this is the folder name we added. So we need to get that full storage reference. So const storage reference equals ref. This ref is coming from your Firestore, your Firestore storage information. So we need to import that packages first. Just wait a second. And yeah, so what you need to do is, before starting these things, we need to import that. So let me ignore it. Prettier ignore import from Firebase storage. From the Firebase storage, we need quite a very big lots of files we needed. So we need to get the storage and we need to get the reference and we need to get the upload byte resumable, that one, because we need to get the how many bytes it gets uploaded, get the download URL, and we need to delete the object. These are the files we needed from the Firebase file storage. Okay, so then let's come here and we will add the informations whatever we need to add for the reference. So reference, what we need to do is we need to get the first file storage information. To get the file storage information, so what you need to do, you need to write after here or there, wherever you want. So I'll just keep it after here. So const storage is equals get storage. We need the Firebase app. So we need to import the Firebase app also. So let's import the Firebase app. So right after here, import Firebase app. Oh, come on, from Firebase slash Firebase config Firebase app. So we need to pass that over here, Firebase app. That will get the Firebase storage access for our database. Then what we need to do is we need to upload this to our storage now. So let's go ahead here and we need to get the storage reference. So where these things are I'm getting all these things I'm getting it from the Firestore database, from the Firestore collection. So let's search for Firebase storage, and then if you open it here, Firestore cloud storage, web get started, and if you go to the get started over here, they will give you how to get the Firestore storage and initialize your file storage. We already done that. Then how to create a reference. We need to create a reference. If you go to the create reference, how to create a reference, storage reference is equals to reference. That's what we done. And we need to, if you're using a ref, we need to pass that storage reference along with that folder name what you want to upload. Then how uploading the files, how to upload the files and all those informations. Okay, these are the functions over here. So that this is really helpful. This is what we are going to use. Okay, so go through this document, which is really helpful for you to get the, and this how we will get the uploaded progress information. This is what exactly we are going to use. We created this, now we are creating this, then we need to create this upload task, then we will get that exact thing. Let's go back and we'll do that. Where I left, oh god. So now what I need to do is I need to get the upload, we get that storage informations, and next what we need to do, we need to go to this storage reference section. So here I'm passing this storage object and string literals. Our folder name is videos, which is coming from our this name. If you go here, you can get that. I think copy it and then paste it here to avoid any mistakes. Videos. Okay, so inside this, whatever the video is getting uploaded, that video should be always unique, right? So $, I'm using the date.now method to get a string date.now. Along with this date.now, I'm just joining our file name, video file. We have that video file, in that we have a name, that file name, whatever the file is getting uploaded, I'm just joining along with that. That's our storage reference. So now the storage reference is created. Then what we need to do, once the storage reference is created, we need to create the upload task. So upload task, that's what here it's mentioned. We need to create the upload task. Okay, so for that we are going to use the upload byte resumable, and then we need to pass the storage reference inside that. We need to pass the video file also inside that. Save the changes. Once it's done, then what you need to do, we need to upload that task. upload that task. So on upload tasks, so upload task dot on, when the upload task is on the on, and if there is any state is changed, we need to call a method, and I'm going to pass parameter, and I'm calling a function. Okay, I'm calling a function. So I'm calling a function, and if there is any error is coming, any error, if there is any error is coming, I'm calling another one function, and then I'm just console.log that error, whatever the error is coming, I'm just console.log that error. Okay, then what we can do is right after here, come on, this is to get the download URL. For the time being, I'm just getting this, I'm just printing console.log download URL. Once the video is uploaded, we'll get the download URL here. So this is where we are, the place where we are going to upload the video. Okay, so inside this function, we need to const upload progress equals, I'm just going to copy this and paste it here. Okay, this is how they are calculating the upload progress and all those things. And let me replace this name because it's small s, so that's why it's showing error over here. Okay, so now that snapshot, and it will fix that, and upload progress will be calculated, and I need to set this progress to our progress value, upload progress value. So this value will get updated, so that our progress bar will get updated in our spinner class, spinner component. Okay, so once everything is uploaded, we will get the download URL. So we need to get that download URL. So to get that download URL, we have the get download URL method. So how to get the download URL? Just like here, over here. So let me copy it and paste it, copy and paste it. Upload task, this is our upload task. Snapshot, this is our snapshot, and the reference, what we created. We're getting the download URL, and instead of console log this download URL, I'm going to set that URL to the video asset. Set video asset as the URL. That whatever the URL I'm getting. Okay, this is download URL. Sorry. This download URL, whatever the download URL I'm getting, I'm going to set that download URL, and I'm going to set the loading as false. Okay, set the loading as false. Let's save the changes. If everything is working fine, our video should get uploaded now. Click it, let's choose this one, click upload. Nothing is happening. Did we save the file? Yes, we saved the file. Upload. On change, this is getting called. What is happening right now? I don't know. Error, nothing, no error is coming, and file is also not uploaded. What is going on right now? Refresh it, click it, choose a file, click open. Yeah, now our loader is, see here, our value is, our progress bar is uploading. Everything is working fine. It's uploading now. Our progress bar perfectly, it's loading. Good. Once it's done, it's printing that something, right? So I think I didn't console log that download URL. That's why. Where it is create. Yeah, I didn't console log that download URL. Okay, so we will console log it now. Okay, so what I'm going to do is right after here, I'm going to write the use effect method, use effect, and this is to monitor the download, our video asset, and then I'm just going to say console.log video asset. Initially, it is going to be null, and let's verify whether our video is uploaded or not. Look at that, our video is successfully get uploaded. How cool it is, right? So let me delete this video. We don't need it, delete it. So let's go back here, where it is here, click it. I'll choose any videos from here. Let's choose this rain. It's uploading, loading. It's uploading the video. Our progress bar is working perfectly. Cool. Look at that. So we have our download URL over here. Cool, right? Our video is also get uploaded. See, our video is also get uploaded, and we also got our download URL. So everything is working fine. So now we have our asset URL. If we have this asset URL, what you want to do, that's what we need to define now. Instead of simply displaying like this something, I need to display something else. Okay, I need to display that video asset. I need to use that video asset URL. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to display something. If that is the video asset, then display this text. Okay, so instead of this something, I'm going to bring a flex box. So let me copy that thing and I paste it, that flex box, because it's just a flex box. Again and again, we don't need to type the same thing, right? So that's why flex. So width is going to full, height full, justify content center, align item center, background black, position relative. Inside this, I'm going to create one more flex box. Okay, that's also going to be the same thing to display that icon, delete icon. If the user clicks that delete icon, then you wish to change that delete icon, right? So justify content center, align item center, width 40, height 50, rounded full, background where you want to place it, position absolute, cursor pointer, z index 10. Let me hide it on click delete this. Okay, then right after here we need to load that video. We need to load our video. Let me paste it here. Video source is our video asset. Controls, we need the controls, style and everything, height and width, everything 100%. Save the changes. So now if you have IO trash, it's not important. Save the changes. Now look at that, it's trying to load that video URL because we already have that video asset URL in our video state. So now it's loading that. Now when you click this, we need to delete that video permanently. So now that's what we are going to do, that whatever the video we're having in our hand, we are going to delete it. Okay, so because once the video, even the video is after uploaded, if the user wish to change it, we need to change it, right? That's why we are going to do. So we are going to do that delete image. Okay, so uncheck it, copy this, and we are going to do that delete image also. So right after here, const delete image. Okay, const delete reference is equals reference, the storage which we are having, storage along with the video asset. Delete this video asset. So delete object. This object will take the delete reference, delete that reference. Okay, then this will return a promise. Then open it, set video asset to null, okay, to null. That's all we need to do. We're just going to set the video asset to the null, so that will be deleted. And after that, if there is, while doing this, if there is any error is coming, just catch that error and display that error. Console.log error. If there is any error is happening, just catch that error and console log that error. Now if I click it, that's cleared and it's loading this. If I go here and if I refresh it, this video should be deleted right now. Look at that. So that video is successfully deleted. So we successfully integrated the video upload action and the delete action. Next, we want to implement the alert message. When we uploaded it, it should display the alert. When we deleted it, it should display the delete alert. That's what we are going to do next.